Today we are reviewing a very special vehicle. It's called the Omoda C9 Phev. If you don't know what a Phev means, it means plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. So what this means is that you have to plug your car, but you don't have to. Rather, you can if you want to travel a longer distance, because when you charge your vehicle, the Omoda C9, it's going to give you a coverage of 150 kilometers. But all in all combined, the distance is going to be 1,100 kilometers. So when you're driving this one, you are driving a vehicle that has got more power, but also at the same time, it has to give you, basically, it's a lot of power and less fuel consumption. You are driving a peace of mind with this one. When it comes to the overall performance in the Chinese SUVs, this one is the best. This is literally the best Chinese SUV that has ever been made. So we've had it from the past week in the dealership. It's new in our dealership. It looks very cool. If you're asking me about the fuel consumption, because I've spoken a bit about it, the fuel consumption is going to be 1.4 liters in 100 kilometers for this plugged-in hybrid technology Omoda C9 Phev. So driving this vehicle, you can do a lot with it. You can off-road, does well off-road, it does well on-road. It looks very cool. And speaking of designs, you do have a sleek front grille, looks very beautiful. A friend of mine said I should call it a diamond grille, of which I don't want to call it a diamond grille, but it's just more like an X-crossed grille. An X-crossed grille looks very nice. LED headlamps. So when you look at these headlamps, you do see that they are giving this Omoda C9 a very perfect look. Don't you just love this vehicle? Because I do love it. We're just gonna do a quick round of the vehicle. Let's look at the air vents. Well, the air intakes, they're not real, but they do add to the design of the vehicle. There are your daytime running lights. As soon as you get closer, they do get turned on. When it comes to the overall power combined, you do get 440 kilowatts and 915 newton meters of torque. This is all the power that you get from this vehicle combined. It comes in a two-tone body coloring. Two-tone means on the top it comes in black on the top. The color that you're looking at here, I'm gonna write it down because I haven't gotten enough time to look at it, but it does come with 4 pipes that if you look underneath, they are not really real, but okay, this is an all-wheel drive. This is based on the Omoda C9 Explorer because it's an all-wheel drive, but you're going to get it at an amount that I'm going to mention towards the end of the video. I just wanted to show you all the designs and the power output, what it looks like. It runs on 20-inch alloy wheels, pop-up door handles, black roof, two-tone body coloring, LED rear lamps. So there are daytime running lights. Also, if you look at those, well, rear tail lights, they do come with a design that's it's popping just like daytime running lights in the front. Now we're gonna get inside and see what this car has to offer. Obviously at the door you do get a leather trimming that I think, let's call this one a Napa leather. It looks very soft. It is actually soft. There is a urethane material on the door panels as well. When you adjust your driver's seat, you do use the adjustments on the door. You don't find them on the seat, so they are on the door. Let's see what they look like. So you adjust them through the door. They're actually very practical when you are driving or when the door is closed, let's put it like that. Steering wheel is multifunctional. It's wrapped in leather, and in front of your steering wheel you do get the instrument cluster that is integrated with the infotainment screen. Basically everything is combined here. If you look at this door panel, it combines the design all the way to the dashboard. And when you're looking at the center console, you don't get a gear knob on the center console. The gear knob is right here where there's supposed to be indicators. Oh yes, there's a cell phone tray. Cell phone tray there has a wireless charging feature only if your phone is compatible with the wireless charging feature. Then here you do open a center armrest that has a fridge, like basically a cooling feature. If you're driving long distances, you are going to cool your stuff inside of here. Next to it is the twin cup holders in the center console. You do open, close it, then you open it when you need it. It's a twin cup holders inside and a place where you can put your keys. Now, when you're looking for the gear knob, it's right here on the right hand side. It's basically more like the Mercedes-Benz, classy Mercedes-Benz gear knobs. You don't find it in the center console. Things have changed. So now when you're looking at the overall cabin of this vehicle, it looks very nice. It does come with a panoramic sunroof. It's a panoramic because it opens all the way to the back. The sunroof opens, and the net also, it opens all the way to the back. It gives this vehicle a cabin that is naturally illuminated by the sunlight. When you are opening the door, you basically need to press this button. Gone are those days where you have to use a handle to open the door. So with the Omoda C9, this is a very intelligent cabin. You do use this button. Also, mind you, it's gonna be a very short video because I'm speaking about the impressions of the video of the vehicle rather. So I'm not gonna make this one longer. Now that I'm at this side, you can actually see the vehicle very properly. If you are not a fan of this cabin, let me know in the comment section, but I think it looks cool. Some people might complain that it is easy to get dirty and all that, but I don't think that's the case because this cabin looks actually very nice. It is illuminated with the color of the leather as well, the color of the seats. If you think it is easy to get dirty, then maybe you might try a black interior, but I think this looks cool overall. Underneath the center console, you do find twin chargers. So it's basically USB-C and USB-A sockets for you to charge. One other thing that I forgot to mention is the Sony sound system. That is actually great. When you play music in here, you don't even think of fitting the aftermarket sound system because this one is basically very good. On the passenger side as well, you do get seat adjustments that are on the door. The same with the driver's side. A lot of them are actually on the seats, on the sides of the seats. But with this Omoda C9 PHEV, you do find them on the door panels, which is something new in the Chinese industry. When it comes to the rear space, you do find that seat adjustments are also on the door panels. So what this means is that when you adjust your backrest, which is something not typical in the SUVs, you do adjust your backrest. It goes back, forward, backwards, forwards. And then the back of the center console has the aircon buttons that you can use when you're seated here at the back. Another thing I forgot to mention while I was in the front is that the seats are heated, the entire cabin. So when you are seated here, you do heat your seats through some of these buttons that are practical for people seated at the back. So these seats are not just seats, Napa leather, very comfortable. They are heated, and you just need to basically operate at the back of the center console and you're good to go. The middle seat has got a center armrest and is integrated with the twin cup holders. Very nice. So it's easier to carry 3 passengers behind the driver, but if you want to carry 2 passengers, they are going to have a nice time because what it means is that they are going to have twin cup holders and an armrest. The overall feel of the second row is actually, I don't want to say it's impressive, I want to say it is extra impressive because with this cabin you have a lot that is offered. You do have isofix child mountings for the child seats. You do have everything you need. You do have space. This is a bigger cabin compared to the Omoda C5s and all that. Not only a bigger cabin, but it's a smart and intelligent cabin. When you're in this vehicle, you do feel the sense of luxury and comfort right at the same time. So it comes with a price tag of 1 million rands, 999,900 rands. We are going to work that one towards the end of the video, like I said. Now let's focus on the boot space and find out how much boot space do you have on this vehicle. This vehicle comes with an electric tailgate. You do find that it has a lot of space in the luggage area. It is illuminated also. So if you are putting your luggages at night, you are going to be able to see because of that light that comes in the compartment luggage area. So you can also adjust this part of the luggage area if you don't want people seated at the back behind the driver to see what you're carrying inside. So now we're going to demonstrate the electric tailgate. So we're going to bring it down. You don't have to use so much power. You just press the button there and it goes all the way down. Also, the back of this vehicle has to remind you that this is an all-wheel drive. It has been based on the Omoda C9 Explorer. This is a bigger vehicle, all-wheel drive, two-tone coloring. You get it at 999,900 rands in 72 months at 13% interest rate, which is what most people get with no deposit, no balloon payment. This is the amount of money that you are going to pay per month. Do you think this vehicle is worth your money, or is here to chow your money? Of which I think, in my opinion, you can get this vehicle. You suffer with the price tag, but you're going to have a nice time with the fuel consumption. You're not going to fill up the vehicle here and there, because it comes at 1.4 liters in 100 kilometers. It's a plugged-in hybrid. When you have this one, you do have a peace of mind. It's luxurious. It's giving off that Mercedes-Benz S-Class in the cabin. So getting yourself the Omoda C9 PHEV, you are solving all your problems in one vehicle. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check me out on the next video. Cheers.